The problem: West Oakland has long been impacted by industrial, port, and traffic-related air pollution. Its majority African American residents endure poor health, in part due to exposure to these emissions. When compared to other areas within Alameda County, West Oakland residents face a disproportionate health burden. 2017 Alameda County health data show that asthma emergency visits in West Oakland were 76% higher than the rest of Alameda County, and heart disease deaths were 33% higher than the Alameda County average. The people who live, work, and play in West Oakland face a disproportionate air pollution burden, and this is an environmental justice issue.
If you were to look at it contextually on the bigger picture of how it impacts your life, how it impacts your brain, your lung development, your brain development, your children, it just takes days, years, months off your life. And that's definitely important in regards to understanding how air pollution impacts your life. And it's just not a story that's been told nationwide.
So what's the plan? In a joint effort spearheaded by the community-based West Oakland Environmental Indicators Project, the Bay Area Air Quality Management District, and a community-led steering committee, Owning Our Air, the West Oakland Community Action Plan, is designed to reduce the health effects of air pollution in West Oakland.
The public has to be taken care of before they can get involved with air quality. People have to take it something very personal for them want to be engaged.
Officially adopted by the Air District and the California Air Resource Board in 2019, the plan is the result of a long-standing relationship and trust built between the West Oakland Environmental Indicators Project and the Bay Area Air Quality Management District.
The Owning Our Air process is unique in the state. Not just because we have so many emission reduction strategies, we have over 80 of them, but we've actually segregated them out into groups. So we have 4 subcommittees that really study and look deeply into the emission reduction strategies that we're working on. So we have land use, transit, bike and walk, port and freight, and health and living buffer.
The steering committee crafted a plan to reduce local air pollution and its health impact on the people of West Oakland.
The harmful pollutants in our air needs to be addressed. But what also needs to be addressed is the very root causes that leave people vulnerable to bad air quality.
Community knowledge and the technical analysis shows that air pollution in West Oakland can vary by neighborhood and block by block. Thus, Owning Our Air aims to improve conditions in the most polluted neighborhoods by aiming for all neighborhoods in West Oakland to enjoy as good air quality as the average West Oakland neighborhood by 2025. And by 2030, the air quality in all neighborhoods should be as clean as the cleanest West Oakland neighborhood. To reach these ambitious targets, the steering committee developed 89 strategies, 6 further study measures, and 14 enforcement measures.
But you got to have a voice and leadership and also understanding all the technical engagement that is needed to be able to have that communication with the agencies, the businesses, the academia, being able to resolve and solve these problems.
The subcommittees are charged with examining the 45 strategies in the plan that require local government leadership, evaluating the equity implications of each strategy, and determining next steps. In addition, the co-chair structure seeks to build upon existing community leaders and help them further develop leadership skills.
West Oakland was the very first AB 617 community, and it was a great choice to pick because they had the leadership, they had the experience to be able to do this, and they bring all parties together.
So we need to have our heads up, our guards up, and be in those meetings and be active in those meetings and make our stand. This is our community. This is our community, and we have to fight for our community. And so to fight means to be active, it means to be knowledgeable, It means to be forceful, it means to be strategic, but it also means being a part of the solution instead of a part of the problem.
Even during a global pandemic and shelter-in-place limitations, the work does not stop. West Oakland EIP leadership continued to facilitate engaging and well-attended remote steering committee meetings this past spring and summer. To maintain a community feel while meeting remotely, West Oakland EIP launched the Oakland's very own speaker series. This edition provides a place for community to listen, discuss, and learn more about West Oakland's rich cultural and political history.
And West Oakland was a rich community of Black economics. Anything a Black person needed, you could find it on 7th Street. If you had to go to the doctor, to the dentist, needed a new dress, needed shoes, needed food to eat. Mr. Nickelberry was the pharmacist over there. So anything we needed, it was here in our community.
Progress is impossible without change. Early implementation wins include a statewide measure to reduce emissions from ocean-going ships that berth at ports in California, including the Port of Oakland, and statewide requirements for cleaner trucks. At the local level, new air filtration systems have been installed at local charter and elementary schools.
So our technology for electric vehicles and for a cleaner environment is catching up. We're realizing it, and we're being educated about it, and the technology is getting cheaper and cheaper to be able to have a clean environment.
The work that we're doing now and laying the foundation for having better infrastructure around how we deal with air quality. So, whether that's setting up ground level air monitors to be able to assess what the level of air quality is on that specific day, being able to tell people which areas to walk through. So if we're coming up with a bike plan, to be able to have safe routes to school, not just in regards to traffic, but the quality of air quality, because if you're riding a bike and the air quality is poor, you're actually doing more damage to your lungs.
One of the major successes of the Owning Our Air plan is our partnership with Oakland's Office of Race and Equity, led by Darlene Flynn. She's helping us understand we need to keep equity at the center of everything that we do.
To maintain Oakland's diversity and create a city where racial disparities have been eliminated and racial equity has been achieved. This is a lofty vision. Sometimes we have to put on special glasses, magic lenses or something to be able to see it.
Looking forward, the future looks clear. As we continue to innovate and adapt to our new remote reality, the steering committee and subcommittees will focus energy on implementing strategies that have risen to the top of the priority list. West Oakland Environmental Indicators Project and the Air District will also continue to work with agency partners to ensure equitable outcomes while reducing emissions from all sources that contribute to air pollution in West Oakland. Our work will provide a cleaner future for West Oakland residents who deserve healthy environments where they live, work, and play.